Welcome back to Freshco Graphics. Whether you're a returning viewer or joining us for the first time, we're thrilled to have you. Subscribe now for captivating insights into home and interior design. The secret to effortless charm: designing a French country garden you'll actually love. So, you're thinking about a French country garden, huh? First off, let's just say you've got fantastic taste. This style is less about rigid rules and more about creating a space that feels like it's been lovingly tended for a century, even if you just started last weekend. It's that perfect balance of rustic and romantic, where vegetables grow right next to roses and everything looks a little bit wild, but in a very intentional way. The whole vibe is, I woke up like this, effortless, but for your backyard. We're talking about a garden that invites you to pull up a wrought iron chair, sip some wine, and watch the lavender sway in the breeze. Honestly, it's less of a gardening style and more of a mood. Let's kick things off with the bones of the place, because even in a casual French garden, structure matters. Think less about straight, boxy hedges and more about using natural materials to create rooms that feel like they've always been there. Gravel paths are your best friend here. They crunch satisfyingly underfoot, drain beautifully, and have that quintessential French farmhouse look. You'll want to define spaces with old stone walls, weathered wood trellises, or even simple metal arches that will soon be dripping with climbing roses or clematis. The goal isn't perfection. It's a sense of enclosure that makes you feel tucked away from the world. A central focal point, like a weathered stone fountain or a simple bird bath, is a classic move that gives the eye a place to rest. Don't be afraid to let moss grow on your paths or let the stone age naturally. That's where all the character comes from. Okay, now for the really fun part. The planting, which is really just an excuse to go a little plant crazy at the nursery. The core principle here is abundance. Think layers upon layers, with everything planted close enough that they spill into one another like they're sharing secrets. You absolutely need lavender. It's non-negotiable for that sensory hit of fragrance and that soft, hazy purple-blue that defines the style. Mix in classic romantic roses like David Austin varieties, letting them ramble through shrubs and over arches rather than taming them into stiff, formal shapes. Then for that rustic potager vibe, just tuck in herbs like rosemary, thyme and sage, or even leafy greens and artichokes right alongside your flowers. The trick is to never plant in straight lines or single rows. Groups of odd numbers and a riot of colors, soft pinks, creamy whites, deep lavenders, and pops of sunny yellow, are what give it that dreamy, collected over time look. You can't talk about this style without embracing the beauty of things that are a little worn in, and that extends to your furniture and decor. Skip the shiny, brand-new patio set, and instead hunt for a wrought iron table with peeling paint or a set of weathered wooden chairs that have a story to tell. The idea is to make the garden feel like an extension of the old farmhouse, so terracotta pots, preferably with a nice coating of moss or mineral residue, are a must, and you'll want to cluster them in groups for maximum impact. A simple wooden bench tucked under a tree or against a stone wall practically begs you to come sit down with a book. For lighting, think simple and soft vintage-inspired lanterns or string lights crisscrossed overhead create that magical dinner party in the country atmosphere. Remember, if something breaks, don't toss it. A chipped urn can become a charming planter for trailing succulents. Ultimately, the most important design idea for a French country garden is to let it live and evolve with you. This isn't a style that thrives on constant pruning, weed-free perfection, or fighting nature. It's about working with it and enjoying the process. Let your lettuce go to seed because the lacy flowers are actually pretty, and allow your mint to take over that one damp corner because it smells amazing when you brush past it. The true beauty of this garden is that it's meant to be used, whether that's for cutting flowers for the kitchen table, harvesting herbs for dinner, or just lying in the hammock watching the clouds. So don't stress if a plant fails or a path gets a little weedy. You're just adding to the story. After all, you're not just making a garden, you're cultivating a feeling, and that feeling is pure, unhurried joy.